even I'm stunned. 1,000 bars from the real iron lungs. This never been done before in history. Poet love get infinity.
Wilkshake fighting like habitants of Nordic seas. Eye disease followed with pop rock and heart disease. Thor's hammer in my grammar rhymes designed not for glamour. You're stammering. North American, African, Mexican, Anglican, Buddhist, Hebrew. Anyone's welcome in our crew. Stay true and contract and spread. This word spit flu. Vikings and faces flew. Spit by skin with loose screws. Into the Atlantic with semantic sail through the Pacific. Keep all the predicates specific. Magnificent project, prolific hieroglyphics. Impact horrific, stereotypic, scientific glitches.
Okay, guys, it is Temple of Bars. Thank you for being here. If you're watching on Presto's channel, Presto's Underground, make sure to come on over to the Temple of Bars page, because that's where we got all the people that have submitted these tracks together. That's where we all hang out and we do polls, and you guys pick the songs that go in the playlists. My name is Wilkshake. We got Joe the Butcher top left, Ignacio top right, Chuck bottom left, and Presto bottom right. This one is actually from, let me show it so I can, this is going to be a fucking editing nightmare, by the way.
Yeah.
It's going to take me forever, but I don't give a shit. It's totally worth it. This
you can go off my background as you're scrolling through the video.
Well, I got to cover your face for a second.
That'll help you chop it up.
There you go. There you go.
There we go. I gotta count to 10 approximately, just so I can see this. Okay, that's probably good. I'll figure it out. This is Wants versus Need by HAIKU Data. HAIKU Data. Very funny.
What do you want?
HAIKU Data is AC Alone, like a 9 in abstract.
Okay, AC Alone. Little stand-up bass.
I like that bass.
Yeah, me too.
Are you watching it?
No, I'm going to right now.
For getting the things that you want versus getting the things that you need. And tell me how bad do you want it? And tell me how much of this
There's some real drums.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, those are rim shots. That's...
getting the things that you need. And tell me how bad do you want it? And tell me how much of this greed. Want wine, need water. These rhymes we offer the kind of authors to knock you out of ignorance, into the innocence, begin to the finishing with the men significant. Welfare recipients, tragic. Addicts with a bad habit. Somebody's baby's mama at the Carter in the New Jack City. Oh, the penny this again. Locked up for soliciting. Oh, this profession. The men buy, so we're selling. You want pork, need veggies. For your bones support. Be ready for Armageddon. Hold the fort down. Go through the court trial. Get acquitted. Be committed to the sacrifice. It's a lot of pie, ab, get a slice. Do you want it? And tell me how much of the screen. But getting the things that you want versus getting the
Are they an actual band, Chuck?
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, all three of them are MCs.
But also musicians. Drummer?
I don't think so. Mike also produced.
Right about now, now drunk. Been smoking some old janky road, stress blunt. I want skunk. I really want my baby mama cunt. She kick it with punks. When I know a family man, what she want. Been mad nails on the rag every month. I should just pump moves like footballs. My goal's to make you look, yo. I could call some stunts from porno industries or get some from industries. Shading heat that's meant for me, but what I wanted, what I need should be about me and my C's. And sometimes I have flashbacks of chopping crack and weed, moving X and LSD, having sex with more than 3, busting checks for 50 G's, cashing jets and pushing keys. Vexing connects with the greed I possess. Take the Rolex off your wrist, take the Rolodex off your desk. But in the long run, I'm a strong son. Those klepto days done. My life reflects universal cause and effects in every action. I'm sorry my karma ran over your dog, my loved one. Don't be upset. We can still pop a bottle, then we can get lit up and wet. The common ground is the love we all express.
Yeah, dude, he's throwing some dirty bars in there. He said cunt earlier.
Kind of don't expect that with.
No, I didn't expect that. No, I didn't expect that. It was jarring, but awesome. That's my favorite so far. That's a Say Alone?
Man, I want money, I need food,
sure.
I want clothes, I need housing, I want cars, I need good health,
I need knowledge of self. I got knowledge of self. I want peace, but I need help. I want to do right, but I need the mic. I want wings, but they gave me a bike. I need light. I want the blacks to know they need the facts. I want a Cadillac, but I need tracks to make stacks. I want $1 million in the bank and £1 a day, but I need to think, cause I can sink and get caught up in the funk stank. I want to pull rank, but I need to be a saint, so I need a prayer, and after that I'll need a drink. Cause I want to be wanted, need to be, but I want to stay blunted and need to be weeded for my own goodness sake. I want to escape, but I need to set you straight. So tell me, how bad do you want it, punk? And tell me how much of it's greed versus getting the things that you want, pumpkin, or getting the things that you need, sucker.
Versus getting the things that you need.
Oh, I can get used to this. I'm not sure if this is just the song that has the instrumental, the real live. Those are live instruments. That's the saxophone right there.
Yeah, that is one of their things that they did.
That's their style, eh?
Yeah.
That instantly gives it an extra mark, an extra full point to whatever I give it.
So order-wise was Abstract Rude, then Micah 9, then AC Alone.
AC Alone's back. Micah 9. I've heard Micah 9. Let's see what I've heard about Micah 9.
You've heard AC Alone a couple times too.
Yeah.
Micah 9. Micah, maybe just check Micah. No, I guess maybe not. Maybe back in the mixtape days, years ago, may have came up. I seem to recognize it. My favorite of the track. I mean, I like how they're working off each other, how they got that brotherhood going on. I like seeing MCs form a group and have that brotherhood. It really brings... I wish they would have done a little more ad-libs to each other's to really solidify that unity, like maybe being, shouting out or doing some ad-libs on the verse or kind of really making it connected. For me, it just sounded like an internet track where they sent it to somebody like me and Joe used to do, and they sent it, and then we sent it. We weren't in the same room. Where these guys are a group, I would have liked to see more connectivity. But regardless, I love those fucking internet ciphers. That's what my whole fucking history is. So I love that shit. But I wish they would have had some more backing vocals on each other's verses. I'm going to give it a solid 7, or 7.5. But because they have their own instruments and that's their thing, I'm going to give it an 8.5, like I said, because that gives it an instant point. Ignacio, what are you saying?
I didn't feel the non-connectivity that you were talking about. I don't know.
So the three of them do have very distinct styles.
Right, I understand that. I've heard them all alone, and I've heard them all with other, they're doing, you know what I mean? So, yeah, no, I get you. I thought it was dope. I mean, the bass sounded amazing.
Yeah.
And then just the fact, I mean, the drum, I mean, the instrumentation itself for me was a big, huge draw. Yeah. And it was a dope vibe. I mean, it was a slow vibe, but it was a dope vibe. And I think there was some sneaky bars in there. You gotta really be paying attention to what they're spitting, because there's some layers to it. But I'm at I think I'm at an 8 actually. I'm gonna give it an 8.
8, right on.
Yeah.
Joe, what are you saying?
Yeah.
I kind of dug the track. I really like the live music sounds, the live bass, the drum. Mm-hmm. It really took me back to the old school De La Soul, old school Tribe, Native Tongue era, leaders of the new school type stuff. You know what I mean? And it didn't hit like I wanted it to, but I'm still gonna give it an 8 though.
Yeah. Fantastic. Presto, what are you saying?
And there's a terrible lag in this thing.
Yeah, try leaving and then coming back. Or like if you got to restart your device, that usually works.
Okay, so I think I know how Wilk. I think I know how you know about or remember the MCs, because Micah 9 and AC Alone are in Freestyle Fellowship.
Yeah.
Ah, that's what it's from. Now let's search that. Freestyle Fellowship. Let's Freestyle Fellowship.
And I know I've sent A-Team through before, which is
I heard them with Nos, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Nas
A-Team
and
is AC
fucking
Alone.
Freestyle Fellowship. That's fucking. That must have been a huge day for them when they got a Nas fucking verse back in the end, or wherever they did it. If they recorded together, I'm not sure.
So we do
who
have
hasn't
somebody.
gone?
We do have somebody new after Presto, and there's somebody new in the chat that like kind of wants a little breakdown of what we're doing here. So after that,
who's that?
3/4 Nelson spammer.
Okay, 3/4 Nelson. I'll get you soon. I'll tell you what's going on. But first, I want to hear from Presto and Chuck. Whoever wants to go first, just give it.
I really like the track. I kind of understand what Joe and Conscience was saying. Like, I really like the hook. I really like the stand-up bass, and I like the whole feel of it. I just really wasn't feeling the verses. I feel like there was something a little bit off. For me, it's a 7.5.
Okay. 7.5. 7.5. What are you saying, Chuck?
So I spent some time with this, with really both of their albums, and this is just kind of how they are. You know, it's like they're really heavy on the instrumentals and the kind of different kinds of float and cadence. Never really go like bar heavy. That's just not what they do. But they focus on kind of all the other aspects of it. So, I kind of, the more I listen to more of them, kind of learn to appreciate that for what it is and not what I wanted it to be.
Right, that's a good way of saying it.
But on first listen though, like it didn't hit really that much for me. But like I just, it grew on me a bit. So, I'm gonna give it an 8. On first listen, it took a while to get there for me though. I'll admit that. But their style in general really grew on me. But it has a place, and it's not a like whenever I want to throw something on kind of place. So it's when I want to listen to something interesting explicitly, and it's like all right, then. That's
interesting.
That's
the jazz vibes are dope. Joe, did you heard that track? Well, I mean, there's a lag, but you still heard it. What do you think of it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, dude, no lag now.
I
0 lag now, bro. Oh, you did? Well, I'm getting a little drunk, boys.
Yeah, he started.
Yeah. So, but it's 50% say yes, so that is not going on the playlist, unfortunately.
All right, that's all right. It's
that's not gonna make
it. Yeah,
it was borderline.
Like I said, it took a while and it had to grow on me, so that's fine.
Yep. All right, let's get to the next one, boys.
They're attacked the wings, hover above the fat lady singing. The vortex of clusterfuck, the hornets are stinging. A candy cane sweetens up your mouth without singing and screaming about Mind Wizard and her demons. I'm sleeping on the shift, coffees and chronic to stay swift. Alert the pilot, shit's gonna get violent. MC Wilkshake deafens the crowd silent. Board panels of cynics delivers hundreds down with us. The angels are pissing and hissing as the vipers. Spider webs are sticky like the turd helmet of a sniper. Contradictory victory. Good for me, salivate, opaque, naked with mad snakes and venomous verbs and disemboweling adjectives. Collective alone, baffling detectives. Impossible to find, leaving a long trail of hectic, eclectic, magnetic imperfection. My sentences are infectious.
Couldn't hear it, unfortunately. But thanks, guys. Thanks for being here, guys. It is Temple of Bars. If you're watching on the Presto's Underground channel, make sure to head over to the Temple of Bars channel where we do all the voting. We make playlists.